We just had our 28-day road trip from Vermont to Florida and back with our Winnebago era last November 2020. It was our first time to do a long road trip, but we had a great experience. So I just wanted to share with you what we did, where we stayed, the places we visited, the restaurants we went to, etc., to give you some ideas if you ever drive by to these areas. Our point of origin was Vermont. We left at around 9 a.m. We planned to make our first stop in Pennsylvania and stay at a campground near Delaware Gap and Pocono Mountain. On the way, we stopped to get lunch at Panera Bread in Queensbury, New York, then continued driving, and after a total drive of 5 hours or so, we reached Pennsylvania. But before checking into the campground, we picked up some food for dinner from Los Tres Amigos, which is just 6 minutes away from the campground. It's a Mexican restaurant and my husband Phil likes Mexican food. We're on a vegetarian diet and Mexican food usually have vegetarian options. So Phil got veggie burrito and I got tilapia tacos. And they're really good. Then we checked in at KOA Delaware Water Gap, Pocono Mountain campground to stay there for 2 nights. It's a nice campground with clean bathroom and has Wi-Fi and cable TV. We had a portable RV dish satellite and was able to use it there. They have a pool, but we weren't able to use because it was too cold that time. And they have cabins for rent too. No laundry facility in this campground. The next day we had lunch at Muller's Diner. They have a lot of seafood meal options, which I like. Then we visited the Bushkill Falls, which is 15 minutes away from the campground. It's the Niagara of Pennsylvania, and it is. The waterfall has lots of water flowing. It's worth a visit if you're in the area. Then in the afternoon, we went to a fitness gym nearby, Retro Fitness. Phil had to work out in the gym if there's one nearby. Then for dinner, we grabbed some food from Sue's Thai. We got some spring rolls and vegetable red curry. They're so delicious. We love Thai food. We checked out the next day and left at 9 a.m. and head to our second stop, Virginia, to stay at Misty Mountain Campground. On the way, we grabbed some lunch from Big Oak Café in Pennsylvania. Lots of options for sandwiches and salads there. And then continued driving. We took the Shenandoah Scenic Drive from Front Royal Entrance to Swift Run. Made a couple of stops at Hogback and the Point Overlook to take some pictures. The drive took 2 hours or so, but it's worth it. $15 entrance fee for a dually vehicle, but the road is well maintained and you'll see wild deer around and breathtaking views, especially of the sunset. We started the drive from the Front Royal Entrance around 3:30 p.m. and so we were able to catch the beautiful sunset while driving. Before checking into the campground, we ate dinner at Xenia Kebab and got some veggie kebab, Greek salad, and baklava. They're really good. We love Mediterranean food also. Total travel was 10 hours and we arrived around 7:20 in our campsite. Misty Mountain is a nice campground with nice bathhouse and we're also able to use our dish satellite there. They have a swimming pool, but I think it's seasonal, and they don't have laundry facility. The next day, we had lunch at Stella Bella Lucy. The veggie quesadilla and grilled mushroom cheese melt were delicious. Then we toured the Grand Caverns. It's a historical cave where Union and Confederate Civil War soldiers hid during the war. Those stalactites and stalagmites are really cool looking. There's a lot of caverns near the Shenandoah Park, but I think Grand Cavern is the biggest and historical, so we chose to go there. And then we went to Planet Fitness after for a workout. Really for Phil to work out and for me to use their shower. It was the 5th day and we were back on the road and headed to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, our 3rd stop. On the way, we stopped at Scrambled Diner in Greensboro, North Carolina to have some lunch. We had a tofu skillet with veggies and also vegan chili. They're actually good. Before we checked in, I also picked up some lobster tail for dinner at Lobster House restaurant, just minutes away from the campground. Delicious. I just love seafood. Then we checked in at Myrtle Beach State Park campground. Nice campground also, with clean bathrooms that has power outlets, so I was able to use my hair dryer. They have laundromat and they have access to the beach. They said watch out for snakes though, but we didn't see any, thank goodness. Next morning we went to the beach, just walking distance from our campground through a boardwalk. We just sat on our chairs and had a relaxing morning, and also watched some people horseback riding. And Phil did some business calls too. It's nice when you have an online business that you can just bring with you anywhere, even on vacation. Do you like to travel or go on vacation, but also want to make money while on vacation? We have a great business opportunity for you. Visit the website link in the description below. In the afternoon, we went to Broadway at the beach and did some shopping and strolled around. Then had our hibachi dinner at Yamato. Love hibachi. Then went to Planet Fitness for a workout and also used their shower before heading back to our campsite. 7th day, we head down to Ocala, Florida. Left really early because it would be 7-hour drive. It was around 5 p.m. when we reached Ocala. But before we checked into the campground, we visited Phil's brother and his wife. And then grabbed some food for dinner from Amrit Palace. It's an Indian restaurant. I got the shrimp masala. Then Phil, as usual, got his Mexican food from Tijuana Flats. They're all delicious. It was already 7 p.m. when we checked in at the Sun RV Resort. The campground is so open, not much trees, so you can really feel the wind when it's windy. But they have heated pool and bathrooms are clean. They have laundromat too. Next couple days were spent with our family and friends in Florida, like bowling at Manatee Lanes in Crystal River, and also visiting Phil's brother and wife's farm. They have goats and the baby goats are so cute. One of the restaurants we went to is the Lakeside Grill in Inverness. It's a nice restaurant with delicious food. Even the grandkids like the food. On the 11th day, we brought the 4 grandkids with us to Disney Epcot and had a fun day. Epcot had the International Food Festival on that day, so that's where we had our lunch. Then we checked in for 2 nights camping at Fort Wilderness Disney Campground. It's a huge campground. We had to rent a golf cart to get to places like their swimming pool and restaurant for lunch. They have nice bathrooms and have laundromat. The next day, we just enjoyed the swimming pool at the campground. And then had lunch to go from P&J, which is also in the campground. Got some veggie burgers and some chicken nuggets and fries for the grandkids, and they're good. There's a bus ride you can take if you want to go to other Disney parks and resorts. So for dinner, we took a bus to Disney Springs Resort and had dinner at House of Blues. Phil got the veggie burger and I got some shrimp. And also some salads and crispy Brussels sprouts. They were good. Kids were happy with their meals too. The 13th day, we checked out and then went to Universal Studio and had a great time with grandkids. Then we had dinner at Hard Rock Cafe in the Universal City Walk before we brought the grandkids back home. We checked in for 1 night stay at a nearby hotel, Holiday Inn Express. We got the room that has whirlpool tub, so I was able to use my CBD bath bomb and just relax. It was nice to have a break from camping and just sleep on a nicer bed. Did you had a long day and stressed out or tired? Have a relaxing bath or have some hydrotherapy with this CBD bath bomb. To learn more, visit the website link in the description below. On the 14th day, we drove down to our next stop at Fort Lauderdale, but we will continue our travelogue on our next video. So make sure to subscribe to our channel to get notified of the second part video of our 28-day road trip travelogue.